What's a good word, everybody? Tiger727 back with another video. My last video, I think I mentioned we were taking a trip to Milwaukee and going to the Brewer game. Had a blast there. As always, super fun, just kicking back, watching the game. Prior to the game, we didn't know it till we got into town that there was a 1982 ceremony for the 82 team before the game. So we got to see a bunch of Hall of Famers, Molitor, Raleigh Fingers, Yount, a bunch of the other players from that team. Bob Uecker spoke. Bud Selig was there. So it was pretty neat, kind of a pleasant surprise. In the afternoon, prior to the game, we went to a local card store there, and I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. Name That Card. That's the name of the store in Milwaukee. If you're in Milwaukee, I highly recommend you go there. The guy's got an assortment of different stuff, modern, some vintage, a lot of 70s, 60s binders. So he's got plenty of stuff to look through. Absolutely enjoys having kids come in. Those two stacks you see in the background there, he has a bin in there, and obviously for cards to be in good condition is probably not the best way to do things, but he's definitely all about the kids, and a lot of those cards are actually in pretty good, really good condition. But he just tells the kids, fill up a brown like a lunch bag, fill it with cards. And my kids, they're a little bit older, teenage years, and they felt kind of awkward doing that at first, and so they put a few in there, quarter full or whatever, and the guy's like, no, fill them up. So they end up filling them up. I could tell it was, for them being a little bit older, it was kind of awkward, but he is definitely all about the kids. He's a pleasant experience. He's got great stories. Actually, one of the stories that he told was how he almost got hit by a car. Not that that's a great story, but as a child, and huge Eddie Matthews fan, and lo and behold, it was Eddie Matthews that got out of the car, and Eddie Matthews apparently gave him a piece of his mind for jumping out in front of traffic. And then years later, he said he had the opportunity to meet Eddie Matthews, and he said he was the nicest guy that you could meet. So just kind of a cool little story he shared with us. And but again, if you ever get a chance, stop in there. So anyway, those are the stacks of cards. I did pick up some stuff while I was there, both from him, and he had a bunch of stuff on consignment too. And I'll just show you some odds and ends that I got really quick that were his. This is actually from my daughter. My oldest daughter picked up about, 8 cards that she liked just because of the way the card looked. So she's getting the idea of collecting. This was one of the Tiger cards I needed. Baez here that I needed. Doug Fister. Luis Gonzalez. Got this one, Brian Pena, Red Sparkle, I forget the exact name of those. He ended up giving me this for, I think, $3, not the $10. Kyle Funkhauser. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This one I think was full price because it was on consignment, but numbered at 70. I can't remember for sure if I paid full for that or not. Scooble. This is one of the ones that my daughter liked just because of the way it looks at the card, and that's what the rest of these are for the moment. Carlos Lee, Enos Slaughter reprint, and David Bodie. She liked this card. This was the first one she picked out, which I think it is a really nice card actually, assuming they're standing for the national anthem or some sort of ceremony. But just a cool card. And this D. Gordon card she picked up. And the Giants card, Barry Zito. Jim Bunning. Nice Matt Williams card. And he had a bunch of 68 tops. And one other year. I think he had them individually marked for whatever he wanted for them. But after I got pulled these 68s out of the pages that they were in, and they're in rough shape. I mean, you can see the creases and the corners are not good. But I've been working on the 68 set very slowly but surely. and beggars won't be choosers at this point for condition when it comes to the set, for at least for me anyway. If I can find upgrades down the road, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But he gave me all these 68s. I think he said, he's like, yeah, this one's going to break the bank. How about $2? I'm like, okay, fine. So I think total I ended up spending like $55 or $60 when I was in there. And that includes these, because he gave me a heck of a deal on all these. He pulled these out when I was getting ready to leave. Jason Dominguez, Bowman, I think it's Bowman Fire, Bowman Best Fire, I think is what they call these. Refractor. I'm not a Blue Jays fan, not a Hyun-Jae Ryu fan. I just thought this card was super nice. Again, I did not pay that $10. I got all of these, and I'm showing those, the last two I just showed, and these ones I think for $40. He had 25 on this. I think he went down to 10. Again, not the best condition, but it's a mantle, so you can't go wrong. And the Maris. Again, not the greatest condition, but it's Roger Maris. So, and this is the blank back. Doesn't have the Post logo on the back. And then he threw this one in. This one's numbered to 199, and I think he gave it to me for $3. I mean, I couldn't pass it up. I'm not really a Mauer fan. Hunter played for the Tigers for a little bit, but just a really cool looking card. And for $3, can't go wrong. And numbered to 199. So, got a soft spot for numbered cards. I just find them really neat. So yeah, that's all I got in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you later.